What's up, guys? All right, real fast message for today. I didn't want to skip today. I was gonna skip it, but I said no. You got to learn something every day. So, for me, what did I learn today? I had to learn to simplify. Like a lot of times, we're in growth mode. If you're like me, you're hustling. You're either looking for property, trying to buy property, moving a contract on property, raising money, getting your marketing down, promoting your business like this, stuff like this. But you got to still learn something. And one of the biggest things is if you don't simplify, you may learn like 40 things. You have to get the 40 things down to like one key point that you learn that you can execute on right away, because you can learn a ton of stuff and still not be any further than when you started learning things. So prime example, like for me today, one of the biggest things that I had to do, because Sharon and I sat down and talked about this when we went to lunch, like getting one activity down that would actually help me trump all the other activities on my list. So let's say I have 10 things to do. Like we're looking to buy another 80 unit building, right? An 80 unit property, period. So I have a ton of ways to get that done, but I know for me, my highest and best skill is finding good properties that have a situation going on and then simplifying that down and say, okay, cool, 80 unit apartment complex, that's a good property that has something going on with it that I personally can look at it immediately and say, you know what, I can take care of that. Let's move forward. Like that's a simplifying activity. Because before that, it's like I can go after eviction stuff, building code violations. I can go after somebody who inherited a property, somebody who needs to refinance coming up here soon because they've had it, the tax, all that other crap. But be honest with you, unless you get that down, peel away all that stuff to where you know what you can get done quickly, so that way you can simplify your list down to, hey, look, this is my target. And then I'm gonna go 100% at hitting that target with one or two strategies. Then you can make it work, right? But you can't do that unless you simplify. So you got to learn a bunch of stuff. That's your big thing. What'd you learn? Number two, you got to take everything that you learned and distill it down to one or two things so you can actually take action on it. And number three, probably the best and most highest thing you can ever do is actually be ruthless at getting things done. If you don't do that, you will be stuck. You will be the smartest kid on the dumb row, like I like to say. Like, for a long time, you talk to people, they're super smart, they know a lot of stuff, but they're the smartest kid on the dumb row because they ain't getting anything done. Do not let that happen to you. So what'd you learn? Simplify. That's number one. When you simplify, you can get more done. When you get more done, you become more successful. That is the way to being a 10-to-1 type, all right? You need to be a person that's willing to do 10 times the production of the average person in your space. And you can't do that unless you simplify so you can get more done. All right, man, this is Vic. Share this video, like this video, comment, no matter what. Like, people need to hear this, man. Sometimes somebody's going to sell you wolf tickets on getting out and buying more stuff. You don't need more stuff. You need to simplify the stuff you got so you can go do it in the real world. That's how you win, my friends. All right, man, this is Vic. Let's get this stuff done. If you need me, hit me up. Any way I can help out, let me know. If you need something, want something, let's do it. Let's go.